Hey everyone. So right when we wake up in the morning, Colt's usually ready for a little snack before I actually make breakfast. This morning he wanted Cheerios. Colt,
Like,
he'll sit here and eat his Cheerios until we get up and make breakfast. But as he's eating his Cheerios, I have to get my coffee in. So after I get done brewing my coffee, instead of using like creamer or sugar, my favorite thing to do is pour the Starbucks caramel macchiato into my coffee. I think it tastes a lot better than adding like sugar and creamers. And now I will enjoy my coffee while little man plays. Hey everyone, so we're back after running our errands. We had to go get some more ingredients that we didn't have, and now we're gonna get started with our chocolate chip cookies. So first of all, you're only gonna need a few ingredients: brown sugar, flour, chocolate chips, butter, eggs, and then these other ones are just optional, but I like to add them. It's vanilla extract and a dash of salt. Totally optional, but I think it makes the cookies a lot better. I have my little helper with me. Isn't that right? So to begin with, you're gonna need 3/4 of brown sugar. I like to put just like a little more extra than what the recipe calls for. So instead of 3/4, I add maybe a little bit extra. Nothing crazy. So you put that in first into your mixer. And then next, you're gonna add butter. It calls for room temperature butter. Don't have time for that, so I just throw it into the microwave for a few minutes, or not a few minutes, maybe like 15 seconds. Now we're gonna mix that until it becomes creamy. So once you've mixed your brown sugar and your butter, just go ahead and add an egg. It just calls for 1 egg. And then go ahead and mix it again. Now add your vanilla extract. Just calls for a teaspoon. Just use store brand. I use Target. Once you've added your vanilla extract, go ahead and just do a dash of salt. I literally just do like a dash. Now blend again. Colt likes to play with the chocolate chips. Once you've blended everything, go ahead and add your flour, which calls for 1 cup and 1/4. I go ahead and just pour the whole bowl in. But when I mix it this time, I only put it on the slowest speed so it doesn't come all out at once.
Yeah.
Are you eating the chocolate chips?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Are they good? I think Colt's gonna approve of these cookies, right? Now once the flour is pretty much blended, I just speed it up a little. And then last, it calls for chocolate chips. Now this is where I change things. So instead of using regular chocolate chips, I like to use the mini chocolate chips. And I'll pour the whole bag in because they're mini. So I don't think you can have too many of these. And I just use this brand.
Yeah.
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 Colt really likes them. So I just pour the whole bowl in. And then I do slow speed again. You don't want to mix long for this. That's pretty much done. So now grab a spatula and I'll knock what's on the mixer off. I'll take that off, put it in the sink. And now my cookies are ready for the oven. You do want to preheat your oven to 350 before, which I did before we even started mixing, so that does take a while and it does get kind of annoying to wait for that. So now when I do the cookies, I'll go ahead and show you what I have going on over here. So what I use to bake my cookies is I'll put down a sheet of parchment paper, and all I do is I use a tablespoon and I'll just spoon one up and I'll put it on the parchment paper. So be back when it's full. So this is what your parchment paper should look like. Really simple. And then once you have your cookies ready, oven's preheated, you go ahead and just place them in. And now set your timer. I do 8 minutes and then I just check them. Okay, so the cookies are pretty much done. I ended up adding 2 minutes for them to cook. But I always pull out my cookies a little before they're done and I'll let them cool on the sheet so they finish cooking here. But they're looking pretty good. So be back when they're done. So I went ahead and transferred the cookies to a cooling rack. This recipe I wanted to mention makes about 24 cookies, so I went ahead and put the next batch in the oven and we'll just wait. So now that the cookies are done,
Yeah.
we get to enjoy. Isn't that right, Colt? Do you approve? Is it good? This is one of my favorite things to do during the holidays is bake cookies, and now I get to share this joy with my new little boy. I just want to thank everyone for watching my second vlog. This is so new to me, but I'm really enjoying it and I'm really trying to make this fun.